positive message for today. I'm a little late. I'm here. I'm a little late, but I have arrived and I'm here and I'm ready for the positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Atavia GoldStar. Now for my verbal copyright, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now for the positive message for today. And it's not going to be long because I really have to leave before 7. So the positive message for today will be, if we want better, do y'all want me to tell you that what you can do if you want better, or what we can do if we want better? Do better. If we want better, then we have to do better. So whatever it is that we're wanting to better, we have to think, okay, now, if I want to better something, to have more, to be better at it, then what is that going to take? And I'm going to put a little music on my playlist before I begin that. And I know it's early, but I did say yesterday during my rehearsal session, my therapeutic rehearsal session, that I have 7 days a week, 3 hours a day. Yesterday, last night was the 5th night, and I did say that, I said that I would give myself permission to go back to doing the positive message for today early in the morning. So that means if no one don't show up, that's okay, because the video will be out. And thank you, YouTube, for the platform, for this video will be out. And so I'm going to turn on some music. Music. And hopefully this, oh yeah, this is already in my playlist. Yay! Yeah. Early morning motivation. Okay, I'm gonna hurry so I can get started. Oh, good. This is a good one. You know, it's like from the very beginning, you're the one who keeps on winning. And so, if we want something better, we're going to have to plan out what is it going to take for me to have something better. Like, I got to sit here and I got to plan. What is it that I need to do? Like, is it things that's in the way? Like, am I doing too much? Is it some things that I maybe don't need to do? Or is it some things I need to learn? What is it that it's going to take for me to do better? From my experience, for me, it's my schedule. I need to plan my schedule out more better. Plan my schedule out more better. And so that's why I said, go back to the positive messages for today, but do it earlier than what you used to do. Because when I used to do the positive messages for today, I started out doing it early in the morning, but it was at 7. But now that I have important things that I'm doing from 7, maybe all the way close to 4 o'clock now, I can't even find time to even do this right here, the positive message for today. I couldn't find time, so I was just doing it here and there, here and there, here and there. So I figured give yourself permission to do the positive message for today. And if you want to be better at it and do better at it as far as your schedule and your time, get up early. Do it early. If you do it early, then you would have done it. And so I'm here and I will be doing the positive message for today 5 days a week. 5 days a week live early at 6:30 in the morning. Now, I was running behind today. I was running behind. I did. I was late. I should have been here at 6:30, but I'm here. I will do better tomorrow. And how am I going to do better tomorrow? Because I'm going to plan to do better. And I believe once we begin to do better, because we want better, if we train ourselves and our minds to do better, then our minds will get used to that. And our bodies will get used to that too. Our bodies and our minds will get used to doing better. And if we want better again, we have to do better. And so tomorrow morning, I'm going to be here and I'm going to open up my live at my YouTube house at exactly at 6:30. And what is that detailing me to do? That means that I should maybe be in my YouTube house, like around in this space, maybe 15 to 10 minutes early. So that is an experience that I'm going through. Like one of my lived experiences that I'm going through, like right now, with wanting to do better. And if I want to do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I want to go back to doing the positive messages for today because I believe that early in the morning encouragement is the best. Like when you get up early in the morning to start your day off, it's just like certain things you like to do early in the morning. Maybe work out, right? Right? And if you want to do better with working out, and if you can't find time to fit it in your schedule, then you have to find time and give yourselves permission to find time where you can work out, right? And then there's certain things you like to do in the morning, like you might like to have your cappuccino, you might like to have your coffee or tea, or for me, it's water. I love water. And speaking of that, I didn't even get a chance to drink my water this morning. I love water first thing in the morning, especially after showering an early morning shower. I just love water like right after that. And I didn't get a chance to, but that's okay. That's okay because I'm here. I plan to be here because I want to do better. And I know now to do better, to do better. I have to be better. I have to be better and I have to be here. So if I can wait until I am done with the positive message for today to get me some water. But I am so happy to be here to encourage you with my lived experiences. And this is real and authentic that if we want to do, if we want better, because that's the positive message for today. If we want better, then we have to do better. And if we want to do better, we have to plan to do better. And also give that to ourselves. Give ourselves permission to do better. I'm on that. I'm on that now. Giving ourselves permission to do whatever it is that we want to do, especially what this positive messages is saying today. Let me turn this down a little. especially what this positive message is about, the title is about today. If we want better, we have to do better. In order for us to do better, we just can't say the words. We just can't say, oh, I want better, so I'm going to do better. And then we just keep on doing the same thing. That's not doing better. If we want better, we have to plan to do better. We have to plan it out. These are the steps that I'm going to take to do better. And it may just be baby steps in the beginning. It might just be baby steps that you have to take. But just taking the first steps will lead to us doing more better. For example, if it's very hard for you to get up in the morning, you have to train yourself. If we train ourselves, just like I was saying earlier when I opened up my live, if we train ourselves, we train our minds, then our minds and our bodies will get used to it. So if you're having a hard time getting up in the morning, maybe you should get, I don't think this is an alarm clock. It's not an alarm clock. But get a clock, an alarm clock, or either set an alarm on your phone and you say, I'm going to set an alarm on my phone, which I'm not to that point where I need to do that because I'm used to waking up a certain time every morning. It's between 3 and 4 every morning. Now this morning it was like 3:55. This morning I looked, I said, it's 3:55. I said, do you want to get up now? You might as well get up now because you said that you would get up at 5 o'clock. So, do you want to get up now? And I said, no, I still got an hour. So, I'll get some more sleep until an hour. I did that, and I went a little bit past the time that I was supposed to get up. So that means tomorrow I'm going to, maybe if I wake up around that time, maybe I'll just stay awake because I know that if I go back to sleep, then I might just sleep a little bit past my time. So I'm not quite at the time where I need an alarm clock because it's like my body is trained to, I don't know, it just automatically wakes up at a certain time. And I believe that if my body is waking up at a certain time every morning, maybe it's something I need to be doing. I need to be doing. And so, yes, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning is not bad. It's not bad. However, I can be doing some work. I can work out at 4 o'clock. I can work out until it is time for me to get ready. As a matter of fact, I'm giving myself permission that when I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be working out. From here on out, I will work out, and by the time it's time for me to get fresh and clean, I would have been and had my workout. So that is what we have to do. We have to plan to do better. And what else can you plan in doing better? Maybe self-care, self-love. If we want to be better at our self-care and self-love, we could also plan to do that. Like create a routine, develop a routine, write it down, plan it from A to Z. A to Z, like what is my morning self-care, self-love routine? What is the first thing that I'm going to do when I get up in the morning? Am I going to do my skincare routine? Hair, shower, bath? Or do you just like to get up and relax in your whirlpool, jacuzzi. Like, what do you do in the morning to start your day off so that you can have a very esteemed day, a very happy day, just like a happy day? What are we going to do to plan? We can plan that. We can give ourselves permission to be able to do better, no matter what it is. Self-care, self-love, working out, something extra we might want to do in the morning, whatever it is, we can give ourselves permission to do that. But in order to want better, we have to do better. I'm going to say that 3 times in a row. In order for us to want better, we have to do better. In order for us to want better, we have to do better. And guess what? We have to do it by ourselves. Nobody is going to be there and is going to make us want better. And in order for that, they're not going to even make us to do better. They're not going to make us want better, and they're not going to make us do better. So guess what? It is up to us that if we want better, we have to do better. And we have to plan it out. And we can give ourselves permission to do that. And that is the positive message for today. Now, I'm looking at my clock. It's almost 7, and I said before 7 today, I will be finished, and I will close down my live before 7. I will have completed the positive message for today, and I'm going to do that. But before I do that, let me just do my YouTube language. Do you see that right there? Subscribe. See, it's early in the morning. I'll get better at it. I'll get better. You see how I say subscribe? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. I'm also going to do a positive message on that coming up soon. Comment, like, share. And go out and tell somebody about this YouTube channel. Book me Atavia GoldStar. And also, I will be back tonight for my therapeutic rehearsal sessions. Thank you, and have a positive Tuesday. Are we at Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Let me make sure. Tuesday. Yes. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, October 7th. Have a positive Tuesday, and I will see you tonight at 6:30 if you want to be there.